New today, investigators say they found what appears to be human remains while they were out searching for Brian. Just minutes ago, investigators gave us an update.
They said they found the remains, although they did not specifically say that those remains were that of Brian Laundrie's. But they did say they also found some of his personal items, including a backpack and a notebook in what had previously been submerged underwater. The FBI explained why it took so long to find these things.
These items were found in an area that up until recently have been underwater. Our evidence response team is on scene using all available forensic resources to process the area. It's likely the team will be on scene for several days.
Investigators had spent weeks searching the Myakkahatchee because that's where Laundrie's car was found when he was reported missing. His family said he had gone on a hike. They also closed in on the Carlton Reserve, trekking through the wilderness, even searching the water there. We have crews working to get the latest information for you.
Yeah, Shannon Clough is live outside the Laundrie family home right now. But let's begin with Adure Achumba, who is live at Carlton Reserve. Adure, investigators confirming what's been reported today. Human remains and those items belonging to Brian Laundrie have been found.
That's right. They just concluded that press conference minutes ago, and the discovery, they say, was made in an area that was previously submerged in water. And this is an area where search crews, expert search crews, and law enforcement officials were unable to reach until now. And it's also an area that is off a trail in a part of the park where the Laundrie family is frequented. Again, law enforcement and search crews have been combing through this 25,000-acre wilderness for around a month now, almost giving up at some point. Now, activity picked up back here at the Northport side of the reserve around 10:30 this morning. That's when Northport police escorted Brian Laundrie's parents here to help with the search at their request. Now, chopper video shows cadaver dogs and spotters from Pasco County Sheriff's Office searching the area. We also saw more than a dozen uniformed Northport police in marked vehicles, as well as several unmarked vehicles and a command center also go into the park. An FBI evidence response team is also on the scene processing the items of interest, again, what appears to be partial human remains. Now, I spoke to one of the protesters who was here following the search, and she told me she saw the swarm of police cars going into the park this morning and also saw the drones going up as well. Again, this is still an active scene, an active investigation going on here. Again, the law enforcement discovering what appear to be partial remains that were found here near a backpack that appears to be Brian Laundrie's, as well as a notebook. Now, the park is going to remain closed to the public as this investigation continues. So far, no details right now, but again, we do have my colleague Shannon Clough over at the Laundrie family home there, keeping an eye on what's happening there. Shannon?
Well, what I can tell you here at Brian Laundrie's family's home here in Northport is it's pretty quiet out here. We have not seen his parents come out of their house, but I did confirm with their family attorney, Stephen Bertolino, that Chris and Roberta Laundrie, who are Brian Laundrie's parents, are inside the house. The attorney also confirming to us that this morning, both parents went to the Carlton Reserve to, what he said, assist with the search. So I did just get a text message from Stephen Bertolino within the last 3 minutes here, and I just want to read it word for word for you right now. He said, Chris and Roberta Laundrie were at the reserve earlier today when human remains and some of Brian's possessions were located in the area where they had initially advised law enforcement that Brian may be. Chris and Roberta Laundrie will wait for the forensic identification of the human remains before making any additional comments. And just to go off of this text message, I do want to say the FBI did say in the press conference what appears to be human remains. So, of course, people have tons of questions. I did ask Bertolino if those potential remains found could be those of Brian Laundrie. He told me, quote, no comment. I did follow up with that question, asking if Brian could be suicidal to his beliefs. He said again, quote, no comment. And one more thing I want to clarify is the attorney telling us that both parents went to the reserve to assist in the search for Brian this morning. I just wanted to ask for clarification. Were they there to search for him, or were they there to identify those belongings found? To me, he said he is not going to comment any further. And as for here at Brian Laundrie's home, we are seeing just a couple Northport police officers. It sounds like protesters have also just showed up. So we will continue to stay out here through the night and send you updates right here on 10 Tampa Bay.
Let's take a deeper dive into how we got here. In July, Gabby Petito and her fiancé, Brian Laundrie, set out in a van from Florida to her home state of New York and then out west for a cross-country road trip. They documented the journey on social media. On August 12th, police stopped them after an argument in Moab, Utah, and the cops separated them for the night. After Laundrie returned to Florida in Gabby's van weeks later, her family reported her missing on September 11th. The following week, Laundrie left home and police started looking for him in Sarasota County. That weekend, FBI agents combed a camping area in Wyoming and found Gabby's body. 4 days later, a federal arrest warrant was issued for Laundrie for using Gabby's debit card.